Since 2019, one businessman has given at least £25 million to the political project that began as the Brexit Party and became Reform UK. Then, separately, he gave Nigel Farage another £5 million as a personal gift. The registered party donations are public. The personal gift is disputed. Official investigations remain unresolved. But in Cornwall, where Reform won 28 council seats, the public record reveals something else. There is no local Reform UK accounting unit at all. So where does the money go? Who controls it? And what can Cornwall's voters actually see? The donor is Christopher Harborne, a British Thai businessman based in Thailand with major interests in aviation and cryptocurrency. Electoral Commission records show that he gave more than £10 million to the Brexit Party in 2019. In 2025, he gave Reform UK £12 million. In early 2026, another £3 million followed. That takes his registered donations to the same political operation beyond £25 million. These donations were registered and accepted. Their size is not by itself evidence of wrongdoing. The public interest question is concentration. When so much of a political party's financial power comes from one source, how much influence can an ordinary member realistically have? Then there is the separate £5 million payment to Nigel Farage personally. Farage received it in early 2024, before returning as Reform leader, standing in Clacton and becoming an MP. He says it was an unconditional personal gift, given in recognition of his work on Brexit, and that no rules were broken. The Parliamentary Commissioner for Standards opened an investigation into whether it should have been declared under the rules applying to benefits received before entering Parliament. That investigation is not a finding of misconduct, but the payment changes the scale of the relationship. Harborne did not only fund the party, he also transferred £5 million directly to the man who would soon lead it again. Harborne is only one part of the story. In June 2024, Fiona Cottrell paid £1,075,000 to Britain Means Business, a company controlled by Richard Tice, who was then Reform's leader. On the same day, that company donated £500,000 to Reform UK. Reporting also shows movements involving money reform owed to another Tice company. The Metropolitan Police are investigating possible offences under political donation law, including whether the true source of funds was concealed or false information was provided. Those are matters under investigation, not established facts. No charge has been announced, and the people involved deny wrongdoing. But the root matters: private individual, private company, political party. Each additional step makes the public trail harder to follow. There are also parliamentary questions about benefits Farage received from George Cottrell, Fiona Cottrell's son, and an associate of Farage. Again, scrutiny is not proof. Different allegations are often merged into one dramatic headline, but they concern different payments, different rules, and different authorities. What is established is much narrower. Harborne's party donations were registered. The separate £5 million gift prompted parliamentary scrutiny. The Cottrell-linked transfers prompted a police investigation. None of those processes, at the time of publication, had established criminal wrongdoing. The unanswered issue is transparency. Can voters see enough to understand who finances political power, how the money moves, and who ultimately benefits? That question becomes sharper in Cornwall. Reform UK won 28 of Cornwall Council's 87 seats in May 2025. It was the party's biggest breakthrough at a unitary authority. Yet the Electoral Commission's registration for Reform UK states there are no accounting units for this registration. That means there is no separately registered Reform UK accounting unit for Cornwall, and therefore no local donation ledger for the county. This does not prove that no national money was spent in Cornwall. It means the public cannot trace Cornwall's income and expenditure through a distinct local set of regulated accounts. Every registered donation flows into the central party record. Local campaigning sits beneath a national financial structure. This is not a claim that a large donation is automatically improper. It is a question about visibility and power. At least £25 million from one donor to the party, a separate £5 million gift to its leader, other payments moving through private companies. Multiple unresolved official processes still remain, and in Cornwall, no local accounting unit through which voters can follow the money. Reform UK, Nigel Farage, Richard Tice, Christopher Harborne and the Cottrell family should all be given the opportunity to respond to the specific matters raised. Until the investigations conclude, no final judgment can responsibly be made. But Cornwall's voters can still ask a simple question. When political power is won locally, why is its funding visible only at the centre? Follow Cornwall Political Watch for evidence-led investigations based on public records. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to this channel to be notified of other investigations and reports from cornwallpoliticalwatch.com.